If you're a coach and you want a proven framework to help you create massive transformations and breakthroughs with your clients using positive psychology, then this may be the most important video that you ever watch. Now you may be wondering, what exactly is my business and why on earth would I do that? Well, I'll get to that in just a moment. My name's Nick, and after getting my bachelor's degree and master's degree in positive psychology, I've helped my coaching clients generate more than $51 million in coaching revenue in the past 5 years alone. And I've noticed two distinct problems that 99% of coaches run into. Number one, they don't know how to consistently get clients. And two, if they have got some, they don't have a proven framework to run effective coaching sessions and create huge transformations for their clients. And I say this because these are the exact problems that I had when I started my coaching business. Now, you might have seen other coaches and trainers talk about their amazing client breakthroughs and results. And maybe you're asking yourself questions like, what are they doing that I'm not doing? And how can I get the same results? Because the truth is, you can. You'll discover my positive psychology promise framework to deliver incredible transformations when coaching clients, and my sales and marketing system that I've used to generate millions of dollars of sales for my business and also my coaching clients' businesses. As I said before, my name's Nick Pidgeon. I'm the creator of PPCA, the Positive Psychology Coach Academy, and founder of the leading online training and coaching company, Unstoppable Success. I'm an award-winning positive psychologist, a triple certified high performance and success coach, and a best-selling Hay House author of my book, Now Is Your Chance. Over the past few years, I've sold millions of dollars of coaching programs and products from stage, online, and also over the phone. And I've helped other coaches make more than $51 million in their businesses too. I started my business from my dining room table in the freezing cold Newcastle in the UK. Now, at the time, I didn't have a fancy brand or a mentor. I had no proven methodology, no client results, and really no idea what I was doing. Maybe you're in the same situation. But let me ask you a question. What if someone who was already running a successful multi-million-dollar coaching business with a proven positive psychology framework they developed to get their clients amazing results, let you partner with them? What if they also showed you exactly how they did their sales and marketing? So you had the blueprint to not only generate more leads, clients, and profit, but to also know with 100% certainty that you can get amazing results for your clients. So you can do meaningful work that you love, build your dream lifestyle, and impact thousands of people. And here's the crazy thing. You won't have to waste your money on outdated marketing strategies or spend thousands of hours trying to figure out what works. I mean, I developed this coaching framework after more than 5,000 hours of coaching. Best of all, when we become partners and you get access to the Positive Psychology Coach Academy, you'll become certified as a positive psychology coach. And you'll earn CPD points for your continued professional development. The best part about what I'm going to share with you is you can finally put to rest the imposter syndrome and anxiety you have around wondering if you're really cut out to be a coach. You'll no longer go into coaching sessions wondering and trying to find out how you can get your client an immediate breakthrough. No more laying awake at night wondering if you can help your clients. And you can feel certain, show up in your power, and know that you can create massive, impactful results. Now, before I explain exactly how I discovered this framework, or why it's so powerful, and why I feel like it's something everyone simply must have in their coaching business, let me show you what some of the graduates of PPCA say about the program.
Signing up to PPCA was an ambition and a goal of mine for a very long time. And eventually when Nick put this course together, it was a no-brainer for me to come on board and learn about the positive psychology practices. Going into the certification, I had a rough idea of what I wanted to achieve from it and what I thought I would get from it. And actually navigating through the course and coming out the other side, it is just absolutely phenomenal.
Your life is going to change personally. You are going to walk away with a whole new perspective of what it means to take care of your well-being. Number two, you are going to walk away with a framework that you can use with your coaching clients in your own coaching business. So some of my favorite parts of the program, which is really hard to choose, but I'm going to go with uncovering my own personal values, my own personal strengths, the things that I'm naturally good at, and then tying that into my purpose in this life and what that means as far as living a meaningful life.
It will be absolutely deep knowledge. It's so science-based. It's got a very good mix of stuff that you learn, science that you learn, interventions that you learn, exercises, then there's group coachings, and also you'll have your own part that you will practice with. So it's a very, very great concept that includes everything from just the learning part, the theory, and practicing to apply it. And it already gives you a structure as how you could use it in your own coaching. So this is just a nutshell, the system or the structure of it. It's amazing.
I'll admit that joining for me was a no-brainer because I'd previously joined Nick's Unstoppable Success Accelerator when I left my corporate career to set up my coaching business. So I knew the power of Nick and her talents and gifts already. However, nothing really could have prepared me for just how powerful this journey was. I work with mindset, I work with Louise Hay's modalities, the law of attraction, and I offer spiritual and business coaching. So to offer something that was backed by science and research was a huge compliment to my work.
Now, before I go any further, I just have to say, I'm so grateful to work with these incredible students through PPCA. I'm living my vision and mission right now, and I'm inspired to get out of bed every single morning and help even more coaches and entrepreneurs make more money and also feel happier while doing it. So in saying that, let me explain why this Partners program is the key you've been missing when it comes to building a successful business using positive psychology. I started off back in 2010 and I had a complete roller coaster of a business. Sometimes I make money and sometimes I make no money. Maybe you'll relate to this. But every time I was making money, I'd feel happy. But every time I wasn't making money, I'd feel really scared and fearful, and my emotions were going up and down just like my finances were. I actually made my first $100,000 using this suitcase you see here as a desk. At the time, I was renting a room in my friend's house in Australia. I'd given up my apartment, sold my car, and moved to the other side of the world with nothing but my laptop, Wi-Fi connection, and a dream. And I was convinced that I would make this whole coaching thing work. I was doing everything that I'd been told by the experts to make my coaching business successful. I had my bachelor's degree in psychology and my master's degree in applied positive psychology. I was doing coaching sessions for free. I was posting content on my social media across Facebook and Instagram. But there was one big problem. When I did have clients I was coaching, I was riddled with anxiety because I didn't have a crystal clear framework on how to specifically apply the numerous tools from positive psychology to help my clients get breakthrough results. Quite frankly, I didn't have a clue what I was doing at the time. Every time I'd show up for a client session, I'd worry about what I was going to say. I'd stress that I didn't have enough coaching questions to last through the entire session. I was really scared and I didn't know how long this coaching thing was going to last, let alone how I was going to run a global coaching empire known for getting great results for my clients. I mean, maybe you can relate. Despite your best intentions, you wonder if you're qualified enough, if you're good enough, if you can and should really charge what you're worth. I felt the same way, trust me. But as I said earlier, I was determined to find a way to make my business work. So I started developing my own method of integrating the science I'd learned through my degrees and applying it to practical coaching sessions to guarantee that I had a framework that would produce great results for my clients. At first, it wasn't easy. There were so many tools and I didn't know which ones worked best or when to use them. But over a period of a few years of trial and error and more than 5,000 hours of active client coaching, I'm excited to present to you the world's first fully integrated positive psychology coaching method. You see, I went from being uncertain of how to apply positive psychology in the most effective way for my clients to helping them overcome some of their biggest challenges in their life and relationships, and doing more than $51 million in revenue in the last 5 years between my clients and I. I've coached thousands of other entrepreneurs on how to start and grow their coaching business. and certified more than 150 positive psychology coaches with my coaching certification. And I'm more passionate, fulfilled, and excited about the work that I'm doing in the world than I ever have been before. And it's all down to this positive psychology coaching method I've created that I'm about to share with you. This is what gives me the confidence to offer this service to you. So if you're a right fit for the program, then we will essentially become like business partners, because not only will I give you this PosPsych framework, but you'll also have my sales and marketing strategies that are responsible for millions of dollars in coaching sales. And the best part is, after graduating PPCA, getting certified, and using my strategies to grow your coaching business, you'll have the ability to not only create world-class transformations and breakthroughs for your clients, but you'll be able to live life on your terms and make money from your laptop anywhere in the world, without the headache of having to figure out everything for yourself. Pretty cool, right? So please give me your undivided attention, because you're about to discover my positive psychology coaching framework that I call The Promise, which stands for the Positive Results-Oriented Method of Integrating the Science Effectively, or the PRO method for short. And I developed this method specifically to overcome the number one problem my coaches and positive psychology practitioners have. How do I actually apply the science and interventions so that they're integrated and create breakthroughs and transformations for my clients? This came from more than 5,000 hours of coaching clients and thousands more hours of studying throughout my degree. It's a specific 8-pillar framework that we teach inside of PPCA. What makes the Promise framework unique is it helps you determine which intervention to use and when, based on your client's specific struggles. Now, this is not a one-size-fits-all approach, but rather it's about tailoring the right positive psychology tools, like VIA and Gallup Strengths Assessments, the HOPE Map, the Positivity Ratio Test, and tons more, to your clients based on their unique situation. The best part is, when you partner with us and join PPCA, the Positive Psychology Coaching Academy, you'll discover exactly how to implement the Promise framework to become an incredible coach that is known for getting amazing results. So let me explain more about how PPCA works. The first step to becoming the best coach that you can possibly be is to deeply understand the Promise framework. You need to know it inside out. And that's why inside PPCA, we've included more than 120 hours of positive psychology coaching curriculum that teaches you all of these tools, how they work, and when to implement them too. This is so important because mastering this coaching modality will not only make sure that your clients get great results, but also that your business continues to grow through your reputation, referrals, and client results from working with you. But that's not all. When you sign up, you'll also get access to 8 weeks of live group coaching. And you'll get assigned to a small pod of coaches where you'll get 24 hours of coaching practice inside your group. This is really like a university for mastering positive psychology and applying it to your coaching clients. Instead of just teaching you theory, we want to make sure that you master both coaching other people with these tools and also being coached yourself so that you can experience your own transformations and you can truly benefit from the power of this work. And that's not all. You're going to be part of a community and network of other aspiring positive psychology coaches. You'll discover how to become a masterful coach, how to structure your coaching sessions, how to develop your own unique flair and style. You'll understand the complete science of PosPsych and how it underpins well-being, financial success, positive relationships, physical and mental health, and tons more. By the time you graduate, you'll not only have a clear and concrete understanding of how the Promise framework can be used to create great results for your clients, but you'll be developing a fully integrated plan using the Promise framework that you can walk away with and start offering to your own coaching clients before the coaching even ends. Pretty cool, right? And here's the best part. You'll also get the Unstoppable Success business course that reveals the exact sales and marketing strategy that I've used to generate more than $51 million over the last 5 years. So once you're certified as a masterful coach, You'll be able to get more leads and convert them into high-paying clients whilst changing their lives in the process. Sounds good, yeah? You're also going to get 12 months of continuous professional development community after you graduate, where we'll be sharing up-to-date information because there's always new research coming out in this field. You'll have live masterclass trainings and live accountability calls every month. But you want to know what I find truly crazy about this program? I created it to certify more positive psychology coaches so more people can experience the benefits of PosPsych. I'm on a personal mission to impact 1 billion people through the science of positive psychology. I intend on doing this by certifying 1,000 positive psychology coaches. And if each of them helps 1,000 people, and each of those people help 1,000 people, I can accomplish my mission. And the reason I'm telling you this is one of the biggest benefits and testimonials I receive from graduates in the program is how much of a personal transformation they experience by completing the PPCA program. It changes the lives of the coaches who join just as much as it changes their clients' lives. Just like
I signed up with the PPCA, so Positive Psychology Certification, because as a coach myself, I'm a business and mindset coach. I always want to be growing and developing and learning. Positive psychology is something I had started to implement into my life and business, but I wanted to do that on a deeper level. I've enjoyed so much going through all the tools, the techniques, the science behind it, the interventions.
I joined the PPCA in summer 2021, and to be honest, I didn't really know what I was signing up for. I just knew when I saw Nick's video that it was speaking to me and I had to sign up. And 6 months later, it is categorically the best thing I've ever done. I've been a mentor and a coach for many, many years, and I've always used positive psychology. I fell in love with it 4 or 5 years ago when I first found Nick's book, but I didn't really understand the science behind it and the credibility of being able to understand the interventions and why they work.
I found the experience really interesting. It was far more profound than I thought it would be. Not only did I learn how to coach other people in positive psychology, but I was coached myself, and the transformational process I went through was amazing. And there's nothing like living it yourself in order to be able to help as many people as possible. So if anybody's sitting on the fence, I recommend that you get on and do it as soon as possible. You definitely won't regret it.
I've worked in the fields of coaching and PosPsych for more than a decade now, and I've got experience of applying the tools to help more than 10,000 coaches, teams, and professional athletes. I've worked with 6, 7, 8, and even 9-figure business owners to help them create massive breakthroughs and lasting change in both their businesses and their lives. I've spoken on some of the biggest and most prestigious stages in the world. I've interviewed Elon Musk. I've been on safari, had dinner, and hung out on Necker Island with Sir Richard Branson. Worked closely with people like Brendan Burchard. And we've been featured in big publications like Forbes, Goop, Business Insider, Money, Entrepreneur, and more. And here's what I can tell you. Right now is the best time to get certified as a positive psychology coach, and here's why. There's never been a greater need to support people with mental health. Let's face it, mental health is one of the biggest challenges we currently face in our society. I've lost 3 of my best friends to suicide, so this is a cause that's incredibly close to my heart. Helping people overcome mental health challenges in all areas of their life is incredibly important to the well-being of our society. And given it's my mission to help impact 1 billion people through positive psychology, I can't do that without the help of coaches like you. The world has never been more uncertain, with a disastrous economic outlook across the world, markets crashing, the fear of World War III, AI, and more. The world has never been more uncertain. And in times of uncertainty, leaders need to step up. As coaches and teachers, it is our responsibility to help shift humanity through this next change and to help people adapt their mindset to this new reality that they will live in. As you can imagine, this creates an absolutely unprecedented amount of opportunity for positive psychology coaches and for you to build the lifestyle that you've always dreamed of. Spots in the certification are limited, And we like to keep the group sizes small so we can give you personal care and attention and maximize your results. That is why I invite you to take action straight away, so you can get certified and gain the certainty in yourself and your coaching business that you've been looking for. Don't get 6 months down the road and look back and wish that you had started sooner. Now it's decision time. And there's really 2 options that you can take from here. A, you try and do it on your own. I mean, there's tons of free info on YouTube and the internet, and that's how plenty of people get started. But you'll probably end up doing what I did, coaching for thousands of hours, trying to figure out how to support your clients and not knowing how to make money or whether you can do it consistently month in and month out. The only thing that kept me going was my dream, to be a successful coach helping people across the world. Unfortunately, it's not smooth, and if you're trying to figure this out by yourself, you're in for a hard time. Or option B, you partner with us and we will certify you as a positive psychology coach and give you all of the tools to implement the science and get amazing results for your clients. Plus everything you need to build your coaching business and get new clients. We will teach you all of the tools of positive psychology, show how they fit into my Promise framework, coach you through using these tools in your own life, and facilitate an environment where you can coach other students inside of the program so you can really master how to use these tools to create amazing results for your clients. We will certify you as a positive psychology coach so you can stand out in a crowded market and raise your prices. We'll put you in a world-class community and network of like-minded people, all chasing the same goal. And we'll even give you the sales, marketing, and business strategies that I've used to generate more than $51 million for myself and my clients over the past 5 years. The fact that we're giving you literally everything that works, as well as everything you need to learn to be successful, drastically increases your chance of success. Just think of all of the little mistakes you can make trying to figure this out by yourself. Also, let's not forget about the amount of time and money that this will save you. You're probably busy with family, work, and other things. So let us handle the things that you really shouldn't be doing. How does that sound? So if you're ready to finally become a certified positive psychology coach and have your dream coaching business that can change your life forever, then we invite you to fill out the application and schedule a call to speak with a team member so we can figure out if we're a good fit to work together. We're going to jump on the phone to learn more about you, your life, and your motivation, and answer any questions that you may have to understand if this opportunity is right for you. And when you work with us, you'll become a certified positive psychology coach. Now, if this sounds exciting to you, then fill out the application so we can see if you're a good fit for both of us. If you're serious about this, you need to take action now. Before I go, I want to leave you with this. I firmly believe that everything happens for a reason. The dreams that are put inside you are there for a reason. They aren't random, they are meant to come true. You're on this page for a reason. You invested the time to watch this video. Of course, you could choose to ignore everything you've seen today, but think about this. If everything I've said in this video is wrong, then you're out just a few minutes of your time. But here's a question for you. What if everything I've told you is right? Thank you for watching.